Welcome in, beautiful souls. I hope this found you well. I have a message here for you. Um, I've already pulled a couple significator cards just to see what's going on. And we pulled the Minotaur. So, what I'm getting is somebody's going through a labyrinth. There's a maze, there's a labyrinth that you've been going through. The centaur could be significant, and also when I looked a little closer, somebody could be a scorpion, or Scorpio, I mean. And this could have any kind of significant placement, like North Node, Venus, Moon, Sun. Um, but this is a process of transformation for somebody. It's like you're following a red thread of some sort. You're getting help from the other side. But for some of you, you haven't asked for help yet while going through this labyrinth. And with this watering can, this talks about, it's give and take. Nature needs our help sometimes. We have to carry the watering can to the plant. And other times, we need help from nature. We need to ground and share the energy that is available to us. And nature would love to share your burdens with you. If you just talk to it. If you talk to nature, if you talk to yourself, if you talk to your plants. I know that seems woo-woo, but I've experienced it and I know that it works. I know it's not, it's a natural state of being. You're just learning and coming into new knowledge because you've never, in this lifetime, let me rephrase all that. In this lifetime, you haven't been taught to hone your natural abilities, which nature has a big part to play in that. These bodies, these vessels, they come from this earth. And Mother Gaia does want to help. So whatever labyrinth you find yourself in at this time, the universe wants to share these burdens with you. Gaia wants to share these burdens with you. So ask for help if that is something you are not doing, okay? It does seem awkward. It does seem weird for some of us. I know when I started this spiritual path, a lot of it felt weird to me. A lot of it felt awkward. I was are people going to think I'm crazy? And it gets to the point where you realize you're not crazy. You were programmed to believe that, and so were others, and it's not even their fault. They know not what they do, right? Okay. I also want to clarify, because get this out of the way. I actually made a video about there being coins left for somebody. And thank you for your responses, by the way. Those were very interesting. And then the following day, I ended up having to go to the laundromat to clean some very big items. And there was a stack of coins. And something was like, oh, you should take those and read off the dates. So that's what I'm going to do. Something significant could have happened to you in 1998, or this is the year of your birth. And also 1982 on this penny. 2019, 2022, and another 2019. So those could be significant for somebody. I know it's random, but it's always for somebody. Even if I don't understand it, I'm learning that I'm not meant to understand it. I'm just meant to deliver the message. So with that said, guys, let's dive into it. I am not taking reversals for this read, but I was guided to this deck. So let's see, what do they need to ask help for? What situation is needing assistance? What are they asking help for? A new beginning. So maybe there's a labyrinth, there's a trail that you've been following for this leap of faith, to take this leap of faith, to show that you have faith, that you're willing to go that extra mile for true divine happiness, for your true divine path, okay? What wants to come out with this Fool? Why are they asking for help? Five of Cups. So something was lost. I just heard something was taken too. So for some of you, you lost something or something was taken from you. Something that caused grief and sorrow. Maybe that's why you're asking for help. Because you're working through these emotions, these feelings, while starting this new path, this new journey, or wanting to at least. And it's a maze. It's a labyrinth. Let's get one more for this question, please. Ooh. Ace of Cups, man. New chance at love, or loving something new. Appreciating and loving something that maybe you took for granted before. I see somebody knowing that there's more for them out there. But in the past, there's been circumstances that made you feel like you were alone and that you gave away. See, she's got like 5 cups, right? And 3 of them are tipped over. So you've shared your journey with people that didn't appreciate you. And maybe there's some guilt. Maybe there's this reminder of, hey, you know, the past life experiences. Do you remember when this happened? And those lessons are definitely there to remind us, you know, to have strong boundaries. What we will allow and we won't allow. This person almost seems like they were uncomfortable with the situation, but they allowed it anyway because they wanted to please somebody. They wanted to make them happy instead of thinking of what ultimately was going to make them happy. You know, if we give too much, if we give away our own stash, if we give away our the things that we need to keep ourselves in a high vibrational energy and keep us moving forward, then we actually end up having to take a few steps back, you know. That's why your cup overfloweth. You can share what overflows, you know, here with the Ace of Cups. And for whoever I'm talking to, you do. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to share. You have great ideas. You have a great way of viewing energy exchange, basically. Because with all these cups and this leap of faith, you're making your way through this, though. You know, I see somebody that knows that there's more. And it's finding the track, it's finding the path and staying on it and not allowing yourself to get distracted and giving every Tom, Dick, and Harry a sip of your cup, because not everybody deserves it, okay? And I recently learned, there's the saying, treat others as you want to be treated. And I can't remember word verbatim of the more up-to-date one. It was basically saying, and it made a lot of sense, if you treat others as they want to be treated, I've ran into people that don't want to be, they don't like being treated. They self-sabotage because they feel guilty and remorseful for things. So they are basically looking for ways to be punished, ways for people to call them out. So it's more along the lines of treat people as you would want them to be treated. I think that's right. I'm probably butchering that, but if you know, you know. It was a nice stepping stone of treating other people as I wanted to be treated, because it taught me that I wanted to be treated with love and kindness because I treated other people with love and kindness. So pay attention to how people talk to you, how they treat you, because that's how they feel towards themselves, and that's going to be a clear indicator and keep you away from giving away too much of yourself. Okay? And ask for help. It will be shown to you. The love and abundance that is inside of you will be reflected outside of you. But it's that knowing that you deserve more and that you are capable of long-term relationships that actually have an impact on uplifting humanity and yourself and those around you. You can do this. You can do this. What is the viewer's how do I phrase this? Yeah, you have a guardian. This is clearly talking like you are on this mission. You are on this trail, this path, this labyrinth. But you are also, it's like you're fully supported by everything that is around you. As long as you're communicating, there needs to be an open dialogue, an open communication, whether you're journaling or you're praying or you're saying things out loud, you're creating mantras. What do they need? What would be beneficial? What energy should they obtain right now to help them? That was a lot. But it was the moon in judgment. What do they need? What energy would help them, be beneficial for them at this time? What energy would be beneficial for them at this time to help them do this? Besides asking for help, connecting with nature. But what energy would help them through this at this time, at this point of their path? Come on, Spirit. What's going on? Resting your mind, because this is swords, the Four of Swords. Maybe there's been a little overthinking. Maybe you need to get some rest. Maybe you literally do need to, rest isn't just for when it's time to go to bed. You can rest and find time to relax your body and your mind while you are awake. Anything else that wants to go with this, please? Ace of Pentacles, guys. You need to rest. I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of idea or inspiration or insight. Meditation is also talked about with the Four of Swords. Meditation, relaxation, because it's calming the mind, it's calming the thoughts, the distractions. Some people I've spoken to have difficulty meditating because they feel like as soon as they sit down to meditate, they ended up getting distracted. They allow the thoughts that they're just supposed to be observing, that are going through their mind, jolt them out of what they're supposed to be focusing on, which is letting go. Like, for instance, meditating, and then all of a sudden, through your mind, one of your thoughts is, oh, you were supposed to do this, and if you don't do this, then this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. Now, some of that might be true, but you're supposed to be disciplining yourself to sit down and become aware of those thoughts and what is the most important, what really needs to be tackled and taken care of will remain after your meditation. And you will be more focused, more clear-headed, because that will be only the most important thoughts, and only the important energies will remain. And you're decluttering all of that does not need to be there. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, this is going to help you on this path that you're on, this labyrinth path that you're asking, and you also need assistance with. I feel like from the unseen, so that they can bring in help within your 3D reality, Yes, somebody's getting somebody needs to take this advice to heart. Meditate, discipline yourself. Take 10 minutes out of your day. If you can really discipline yourself to do 5 or 10 minutes before bed and when you wake up in the morning, and create that new habit, your life will change forever. You'll feel the difference. You'll see the difference. You'll hear the difference. It's it's all encompassing. It's amazing how something that doesn't seem like it would have anything to do with it is actually the catalyst and the motor. Like it's a key component to it's like having a highlighted red thread showing you exactly how to get through the maze and avoid the centaur. If you're trying to escape a situation, know that you will be supported and you will be helped in times of need, for sure. As hard as it might be, or it has been, or it was, if this is something you already went through, this is just confirmation then that you're doing the right thing. You're making the right choices. You're becoming aware of the right things. But speak up and communicate. And be honest to yourself. Ask yourself those deep questions. But yes, rest. Rest so that some kind of inspired action, some kind of opportunity to wiggle your way to the exit and escape whatever situation you're wanting to leave. Because with the Fool, apologies. My son had an accident, so that could be significant for somebody. Maybe you, during your journey, you've been open to consoling others or helping them with breathing techniques. Breath is so important. I mean, even with this Four of Swords being out here, um, breath work and doing, different patterns of breathing, of like inhale, holding it, exhale, holding it, sending the air or the energy somewhere, whether it's to the top of your head. I know Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations use that technique, and some others do too, not just his, but it is a good way to get a sense of your energy and give it an image and a light and feel it going up and down your vertebrae. So no matter what situation you're in, even if you find yourself in a situation where you're so upset where you can't even breathe, maybe you've experienced crying and hurt to the point where you can't even stop crying, and it does impede breathing, So it is great to cry. It is a release, but also remember that breath is so important. Without breath, we are not alive. And with proper breathing, you can calm the nerves, your sympathetic nervous system. You can calm, the vagus nerve basically that goes down. If you're really sensitive to energy, you know that this part of your chest can get rattled. So remember to to breathe deep through whatever situation it is that you are going through, no matter what it is. Even if it's something that just is getting you upset, just remember to take a couple deep breaths and be aware of your body and the breath going in and the breath coming out, and then it helps center you. Okay. Yeah. So with that, that was pretty intense. Uh, let's keep going. So this is what you needed. The energy that was being suggested to you is to rest and calm the mind and be very straightforward with what you need at this time to progress forward, or even just the outcome, picturing the outcome that you want and allowing spirit to fill in the blanks of how that's going to happen if you don't know how. But resting, bringing calmness to the mind is really going to help with whatever situation this is. Um, what is their opportunity from this situation, Spirit? What is the opportunity? Soul family. We have the Three of Cups here. Soul family celebration. Finding new people. Oh. Finding new people to enjoy this with. Yeah, Two of Cups. So we have the Three of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. This is like a very harmonic, and again, these are cups. There's a lot of cups out here, guys. Emotions. What you're feeling. Your opportunities, you're going to feel very in balance. Like in balance, not imbalance. Like you're going to be balanced out, I see here. You're going to be celebrating some kind of union. This is your opportunity. This is what maybe you don't see that's underneath everything. Or maybe now you're coming into this. I don't know where you are on this storyline, but for some of you, maybe you're already in this. Maybe you've made it through all of this. You're developing better and easier ways to ask for help. It's like a new way of being. You're just finding, creating new traditions, creating new ways that you move through the world with the truth that you've been shown and led to. And your opportunity is that you're going to have people to share this with, and possibly a romantic partner if that's something that you're interested in. What energy needs to be overcome? What energy needs to be overcome? I'd like just one, honestly. What energy needs to be overcome? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So for some of you, you don't know what you want to wish for. And others, you might have manifested and asked for something and it's not what you actually wanted. Or maybe this was an old dream that no longer resonates with you. Yeah, with all these cups, it's almost like you thought something was going to be the end all be all, but it wasn't. What's their outcome? If they follow this advice, if they go within and meditate and listen for that opportunity to be presented by the divine, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Queen of Wands. So taking your throne, finding your creativity, finding your niche, Maybe for some of you, you're actually stepping into your, I don't like saying it. Words have a way of triggering some people, but shaman, witch, occultist, they are all technically the same thing. And I know not everybody that practices are the same. That's not my point. My point is like dipping into esoteric knowledge and being comfortable with it and knowing it's your natural state of form, because this is also like very Mother Nature. Queen of Wands is very tapped into the elements. And I feel like you're going to get to this point by asking your higher self, asking Mother Gaia, nature, for help, for assistance to share these burdens with you at this time. For the outcome, please, with Queen of Wands. The World, yeah. Closing out cycles. Again, having all of your signs in alignment, having the cycle completed and understanding the entire
this maze, you know, with the Minotaur, the labyrinth, completing it, being whole, seeing the truth, having your wands. You could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, but you don't have to be. We actually have 2 Aquarius cards out here. I see ruling the world, conquering your own reality in your own world. Ooh. So whatever situation you're going through right now, whatever it is you might have manifested and asked for and it wasn't what you actually wanted, don't worry, rest, think about it, do some breathing techniques, ask for help, journal it, pray about it, go talk to a tree, hug a tree. I don't care what you say, it's scientifically proven to help you. I trust the wisdom within. Yeah, trust the wisdom that you have within, okay? It's your truth. 919. It's not supposed to be anybody else's. It's not about convincing others. It's about knowing it for yourself, okay? And then you're going to blossom. You're going to step on that throne and you're going to know exactly what it is that you're working towards. You're surrounded by angels. Yes. You're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by beings that want to help you and assist you through this transition. And you're safe. Remember, you are safe. You are secure. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected at all times. Create this mantra. Do this every single day for yourself. Now let's get a... Get a farewell. I'm actually going to do herbology just because we have the watering can and there's a lot of Mother Nature synchronicities in this. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what message, what card would like to be coupled with this reading, please, and thank you. I always pick the perfect one, but sometimes it takes a minute to come out. Oh, not 2 of them. We just need 1. Passion flower, surrender. Yeah, you are definitely being asked to surrender, to ask for help and surrender to this process. The leap of faith, the new love, the 4 of Swords, of meditation, and allowing Spirit to come through. We have Neptune and the moon. We also have a couple horned owls. Maybe you're seeing references to horned owls. Ooh, 43. 43 has popped up quite a few times in the past week or so. So that could be significant for somebody. So let's see what this has to say. What knowledge it wants to drop on us. All right, so this card talks about sacrifice, surrender, choosing growth, trusting discernment, rituals of letting go. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. You might actually be guided to do a ritual of letting go. Symbolic for you, you know, writing on a piece of paper what you're done with and letting go and burn it, and just it's symbolic to the universe and to the unseen forces. It helps direct your energy better, to give it a better momentum. And also with this cup of water, I think that's beautiful because it goes great with the watering can that we pulled at the beginning. So passion flower, a precious botanical native to Central and South America, was named for the Passion of Christ. So some of you might be reaching that Christ consciousness. Or you already have. Referring to his suffering and death by Roman Catholic priests in the 1500s, it was also called La Flor de las Cinco Llagas, or the flower of the 5 wounds. Ooh, referring to Christ's stigmata, the 5 petals and 5 petal-like sepals of this flower represents the 10 apostles who refrained faithful Oh my gosh, who remained faithful to Jesus throughout the Passion. The circle of hair-like rays above the petals represents Jesus' crown of thorns. Since its introduction into the European herbal medicine, passion flower has been used as an spasmodic, hypnotic, andine. Okay, these are a lot of sedative and nervous system tonic. The leaf tea became popular in North America medicine in the mid 1800s for similar uses as those in South America traditions. Passion flower tranquilizes edgy nerves and helps with insomnia, mood disorders, headaches, colic, migraines, menstrual cramps, diarrhea, eye disorders, epilepsy, convulsions, and muscle spasms and pain. To this day, passion flower is used for many shamans in floral baths to calm and cleanse the spirit. Passion flower is considered a bridge to Christ consciousness, which assists in direct communication with the mythical voice within. It was also used as an incense to alter the energy of spaces that were stressed, traumatized, or disrupted. Passion flower is ruled by the mighty powers of Neptune, the planet of spiritual realization, religious experiences, the spiritual world, and Maya, the great illusion. Wow. Yeah. Guidance. Passion flower symbolizes surrender, sacrifice, and the crucifixion of the ego. Passion flower resembles the need to sacrifice in order to make space and move forward. The all-seeing double-headed owl, double-headed owl symbolizes the great understanding perceived from both sides, whether it be upside down or inside out, and bestows goddess passion flower with unseen truths as she performs rituals for letting go. Owl is symbolic of discernment and able to light up what's needed to be seen. Passion flower today might reflect the need to suspend actions that aren't aligned to your spiritual path. Are there certain decisions or action you've made that you must sacrifice in order to reassess your direction? Honor your intuition. It's okay if projects or original ideas come to an unexpected halt. Discernment is key to experience greater truth and opportunities. There's that opportunities again, because your opportunities look very positive here with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, a lot of balance and harmony and like-minded individuals. And I see that you didn't really have that, or you don't have that, and that is something that you're looking forward to with this new love. But again, with the surrender and letting go, rest your mind, be aware of the thoughts that are circulating in there, and allow them to pass and let go of them. So what remains is your true opportunities and the truth of what you actually need at this point in time. And anything that isn't serving you and that isn't helping you on your path is completely let go. And again, asking for help. All of these ceremonies and rituals and these ways of reaching out to the unseen world and to nature itself, those are very powerful practices. They're more powerful than you can ever imagine. And if you already have come into this realization of how important those practices are, then congratulations. Now it's just about keeping it up, creating time slots and making time for yourself and for your intentions and what you want to bring into this world, what you're wanting to close out, what you're wanting to get rid of, and no longer be in the labyrinth of that situation where you were constantly needing to ask for help. Now, continuing to ask for help and sharing your burdens with Gaia and Mother Nature is going to be beneficial for you until you leave this earth realm. So maybe you went through this situation so that you can learn to develop your own practices and go within and trust yourself and allow your higher self to guide you in the right direction. Okay. So trust your intuition. I love you. The universe loves you, and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, guys. Peace.